Just kidding, with the kissy face. See you on God. Hello all. Good afternoon, and Wado. Thank you for watching. So this is day 40 of reading Lone Wolf Alpha Squad Copy Over by James Rink. And these are his experiences. And I'm going to try my best to get through with it. And I'm sorry I said on the last one that was like day 38. Y'all know what day it is. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to read this next book called Propaganda. I want to find out how not to buy into the bullcorn, right? Anyway, let's see. So the last sentence was, we exit the water with towels and then escorted into dolphin-looking bodies. So it says the cloned dolphin body is on the table asleep. Then there are other boys and girls in there. There's a tube full of blood going from the children into the cloned dolphin and vice versa. The dolphin's consciousness begins to merge with the kid. They are assimilating both souls as one unit together. After occupying a dolphin body, I am then put into the ocean. There is some kind of antenna on our head. There are 6 of us in our pod, and we were all humans placed into dolphin bodies. We descend into the ocean and swim inside this underground, shiny, smooth, but bumpy metal-looking dome. Once we are inside, we are now back into our human bodies again. I'm not sure if we are shape-shifting or our souls are switching back and forth between cloned bodies. Once inside, we come up the stairs and talk to some people. Around us, we see telepathic human-dolphin hybrids in tanks. They are treated well and fed well. They have been here for many years. They are trying to find cures for the regrowth program, and they are looking for sea gates portals. The regrowth program sought ways to regrow legs, body parts, and finding cures for humans through the participants' DNA. There are humans in uniforms nearby. We search around to find a man who is open to helping us and talking to us telepathically. He says he's a sergeant, and his role is to gather the right people that can communicate and guide participants through the Stargate in order to find other forms of existence in the water to communicate with them about the regrowth program. The children are happy and can see certain things others cannot, such as mathematics, numbers, and feelings, and can do so without doubting themselves. They can see the future. They play and they are happy. We are told this is a good program. You are here to help. Please do not be afraid. They put us to sleep, and then our consciousness is transferred into the dolphin body. That's why I don't remember much. The memories happened in another body. A good program. Is there such a thing as a good program? Like, you know what I mean? How are you like, man, I don't know. I always just thought that like all of it was deep, dark, bad, and they're like abducting people, manipulating them, torturing them, all that kind of stuff. And like, but this is a good program though. Like, I don't know. Anyway. I really would hope that there are people voluntarily helping, you know. The dolphin people share a message. Oh, wait, no. It says they put us to sleep and then our consciousness is transferred into the dolphin body. That's why I don't remember much. The memories. Okay, yeah. The dolphin people share a message. You will recover your memories, but you must first practice in your dreams and meditation. But Project Crystal Gates was not working out as originally hoped for by the dolphins. The dolphins were getting telepathic messages from light forces that the children were being tortured. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Tortured and not treated with kindness and respect, which upset the dolphins, so they stopped cooperating. After only 18 months, the program was shut down. The dolphins were released in the sea, and the children's bodies were placed in a freezer where they remain frozen to this very day. Okay. One of the dolphins in my pod was named Mia, and she came through to share this channeled message. We remember the kids, this is in quotes, and is sad what the humans did to them. Keep loving yourselves. There are solutions to everything. Keep talking to us when you are afraid. We always smile and we are happy. Keep loving, have fun, and explore. Enjoy the rain and thunder. Some humans are really nice and some humans are mean and disgusting because we are too happy. They retired us early because we were becoming too sad. We would not participate anymore. I see your memories located in a circle green submarine. You're going to be free soon. You're going to be happy and going to be married. Don't worry about money. Your memories you don't need money for. Your cubes going to sell more, and you're going to write another book. They are now experimenting with us underneath Sandia, Sandia National Labs. The ocean goes deep under there. It's very deep, numerous kilometers. It's very pretty here. There is this blue plant that we eat. There is so much food here. You can feed the whole planet, but you got to dig deep. I know you humans want to be all by yourself. Stop fighting over stupid poop. All have a connection. There is a common ground, peace, and who we are, and work together for those who are coming. There are new human babies and that are being born who are telepathically talking to us all. You guys are awesome. The projects have to come to pass. We can go off-world. There are other oceans and worlds and natural portals that we can go to, but we won't tell them, and in parentheses it says the cabal, where they are. We know where the portals are. They can't take this information from us. They cannot take it. It's in our spirit. They think we are dumb, but we have secret frequencies. You humans dream this as numbers and sounds. It's about frequency and vibration, which is your higher self. We are going to cause an earthquake and take, and in parentheses, the cabal, take them out. There will be a shift in the Atlantic, New Mexico, and Canada. Something's going to happen to South Africa. I am sorry, there are going to be people that will die, but they signed a contract. They got to move the dumb butt politicians. They got to remove the dumb butt politicians. It will happen underwater. There has to be something that needs to be done. Something needs to be done about 5G. I always wondered about freaking 5G. We don't need that stuff. Literally, we don't. Anyways, and they've banned it in like other countries and stuff. It's just ways to keep on making people sick and everything. Other super soldiers who think they have no future, they do. We need the ones to wake up. You guys have each other. We are all alone. All the other clones we can telepathically communicate with. How do we assimilate? You can't get rid of us, but yet we love you. We can forgive all. End quote. My dolphin pod as a collective came through to share another channeled message, in quotes. We will not allow for interference in these waters. We guard these portals, and we keep these portals. They do not belong to the negative ET on planet Earth, and to all who is listening. Everyone is listening to us, both positive forces and negative forces, and the Council of 55. We are greeting you as the service population to join forces with the humans and not direct experimentations. We are here to install and activate the grid lines of planet Earth. We are here to assist the awakened population of planet Earth together. We have formed a net around the planet to feed the grid through the awakened population, who then grounds the energy into the Earth, which powers up the new grid, resulting in awakened souls who are not awake. The energetic grid is the energetic foundation for the planet Earth's new government and monetary systems. Quantum computers will be hooked up to the grid, and there is a unified connection which connects all of us together in a fifth dimensional reality. That's how we change reality. It starts with the energetics, like a sculpture. You start with a mesh outline, and the clay goes on top of the clay. We dolphins are installing the wire mesh. Okay, my son came in, so let me read the next sentence. I believe we dolphins are installing the wire mesh so the humans can put the clay on top. We would like to extend an invitation to you for reunion of our pods. To open the portal, a pod of dolphins can merge their consciousness and open a portal, but whales can open portals in the ocean on their own. There is a spacecraft in orbit over Jupiter in which we dolphins portal to quite often. It says quiet often, but I think it's supposed to be quite often. From there, we can portal to other planets. The ship outside of Jupiter is a cetacean station, CETACEAN, used as a jumping off point in and out of the solar system. We have the ability to create with sound, so that's why the secret space program was interested in our species. We don't need to be an industrial species to make a spaceship. We use our quantum computers connected to our DNA, and bam, you have a ship. Wow, that's really cool. Osiris's pod is currently outside of Brazil right now. There is something going on underground in South America. They are cleaning out underground bases. Dolphins have the ability to send waves which cause destruction. They were rumbling, and in parentheses, earthquakes. Some underground bases in South America. They are trying to get the gophers, and in parentheses, reptilians, drug lords, from out of the ground. If they shake up the bases, they come out of the ground. That's how they work with their light forces. They can send sound waves through the continent wherever these bases are. They are trying to get the reptilians out of Mexico. The cartels are working with the reptilians. They are trying to get them out of the underground so the light forces can snatch them. The sound waves cause the reptilians to lose their psychic connection. The reptilians have countermeasures, but they are not that effective. They are messing with some technology that the reptilians use. It's an exotic piece of technology that comes from another universe. The dolphin program lasted for only 18 months around the mid-1970s. We dolphins shut it down quickly after they were trying to turn the humans into slaves. They were also torturing us. We agreed to work with them on a trial basis only, but they took it too far. We didn't believe what they were about. For example, they would train us by throwing human babies into a pool with sharks, and we were tested on how fast we could rescue the baby. Their intentions were obviously nefarious. Wow. We dolphins were curious about the merger of human and dolphin entities. We are also interested in merging the gap between our societies. This would have been a successful project that had it been more future oriented. We would have stayed longer, but they were only interested in exploiting whatever gifts we had, and that was unacceptable to us dolphins. There have been attempts to jumpstart the program many times in your zoos. Ugh. But we are disgusted. The animals do not do well in captivity. We have volunteers who will for a while live in zoos. It's our desire that you know about us, but it's very difficult for our volunteers in the zoos. Man. There were several pods that the program had access to. We speak as one unit, but there is normally one unit in our pod which will come forward to communicate. Osiris did the honors in James's pod. We hope to see you soon. We will come to meet you soon. Intuitively, we should set the intention to help you out. Your current physical vessel is subject to painful physical experiences as a result of two consciousnesses being intertwined. It has caused confusion, low self-esteem, and linguistic challenges. But it wasn't all bad. When you are in a dolphin body, it feels amazing to move through the water so quickly. Dolphins are very sleek. It's a lot of fun to fly through the water. And it's an enjoyable experience for humans too. We are so happy you are working with us finally, and glad you made contact and hope to speak with you soon. End quote. Tomas. T-O-M-A-S. In February 2021, I took a nap one evening and woke up with a new memory of being a slave on Mars. With help from Oksana, we go exploring using regression methods. I start off in the Vatican, and I was given the Red Cross as a cut in my hands, and a portal opens up, and then I pass through. Now I see myself in a military Humvee with black paint in the windows. I am a child named Tomas, and I am being escorted to a mine on Mars, where I am forced to do manual labor with other children. They first exhaust us with little food and water, and then force us to carry around heavy bags of dirt. Then they bribe you with food and water, and if you agree, then a survival program begins to kick in. I look like I'm 6 years old, blonde hair, innocent, and cute looking. I was very high vibrational, and my eyes looked like crystals. I was forced to move stones around all day, even though we don't have to, as they have technology to replicate matter. The reptilians who run this operation do not care about us. They just want us exhausted so that we would just submit to whatever rituals they wanted us to do. We had to comply. The reptilians in mines would eat the more slow and lazy kids just to make us scared, but I wasn't scared anymore. I just wanted them to eat me and die. The reptilians respected me for my courage. They also shown special interest in me when one day I screamed and broke a window with my psionic powers. A handler approaches me. He is wearing white shorts and a black belt and went by the name of Heiz, H-E-I-Z, Homberg, H-O-M-B-E-R-G. He asked me to do a trick. Can you move this object? Here are some odd-looking rocks. If you can move them, I will give you something tasty and yummy. So the question and the response, whatever was in quotes, or the follow-up, whatever that was. I move them telekinetically, and it entertains him. He laughs. They put me in through a scanner and saw how special I was. He tells me he works for Henry Kissinger, K-I-S-S-I-N-G-E-R, and that if I'm a good boy, I can live with him in his mansion on Mars as his new boy toy. What the heck? He gives me a white button-down shirt and yellow corduroy Oshkosh overalls to make me look very young looking. Ugh. They don't feed me much. They want me to look skinny as old men like thin boys. What? He introduces me to Henry Kissinger, who also has a mansion nearby. Oh, excuse me. So sorry. I just totally lost my spot. He trains me how to levitate. I can make the walls like water and walk through it. And I can change the molecular structure of things. I could stare at people and make their blood boil. Wow. He introduces me to Henry Kissinger, who also has a mansion nearby. The Kissinger mansion looks like a black Gothic castle all built underground. Kissinger doesn't do mean things to me, but I do everything he asks me to do, so I don't have to go back to the mines. Hayes works with the Henry Kissinger Foundation. He is pumping money off-world in the labs and bases on Mars. These labs study pollution and genetic manipulation. Okay. He also works with the 5-Star Corporation and the Draco Empire. He also has a connection with a secret part of Umbrella Corporation known as the Paratroopers of the Fallen Angels group. Their logo is a round parachute with the strings that hang down to form a triangle. He is also tied into something called 5-Star United, which is some mafia group in Russia, Italy, Germany, and Poland. I remember this elite section of Mars was called Billionaires Row. There are 25 homes built in 5 clusters of 5 properties under the mountain near a giant red canyon that has a concrete observation platform built into the side of the cliff in which visitors can go outside for limited periods of time. Below the area is all interconnected with tunnels. Some of the people living in these underground mansions: George Soros, S-O-R-S, David Schwartz, Hillary Clinton, and I think Bill Gates is there too. These men all have a lot of reptilian DNA and are psychopaths. Near the top of the mountain, there is an opulent round room where the residents can congregate for brief periods of time to conduct rituals. Ugh. There are many children brought into this room from the mines on Mars. A computer decides who is next. Everyone takes their turn. I was number 7 on the list. I'm taken to this congregation area. The floor looks like black and white tiles. In the center of the room, there is a Star of David and an Eye of Ra mosaic with some kind of coded message. Nearby is a granite stone altar that is soaked with dry blood. I feel really good here. The room has artificial tubes which sucks out the energy out of the essence of Mars and pumps it into the room. This particular location seems to be on some major ley line energy vortex which is affecting the heart chakra of Mars. Hayes, my handler, is there, and so is Kissinger. Hayes is nice to me, but very strict and controlling. I never know when he will attack me. I am already in fear mode. Hayes is a crossbred hybrid. He's got 3.8% frog, 15% Chinese dragon, 28% reptilian, and insectoid DNA. He can shapeshift into a lizard and into a fly insect, but the wings don't really work. He can see multiple layers of reality. There is no escape from his mansion. He is very psychic and can remote view everything that takes place there. The room fills up with about 10 to 15 individuals. They are about 10 foot tall. They look like black reptilians with red eyes. They are all wearing black suits with bow ties. There is an old guy sitting on a golden ring around a chair. One of them is wearing gloves, and he pokes another child with a needle, and the energy of the moment excites the rest of them. It gives them a sexual high. These rituals give them power. They collect this energy like a food source. They poke to me, see if I would react to pain. I do not. If I do, they will kill me. I don't want to remember what happened next in that ritual. So it literally makes me think of how many times do you see in Disney movies that there are these cute little frogs with top hats, bow ties, and they talk or they don't talk, and they've got like a little stick and they do a little dance or whatever it is, but there are these animals that are talking, and they literally look and sound like these people that are mentioned in these books like throughout, and it doesn't matter the age range. They have those like cartoons and things for young kids all the way to doing the same stuff in things that are meant for older kids or whatever. It's all a form of brainwashing. And it's just like, what? And it's like, oh yeah, so you look like that dude. Okay, well, I'm gonna let my guard down, and now you're gonna take my essence, my blood, sexually abuse me or torture me in some kind of way, whatever. Anyway, don't go hang a gay and a good chance. Kiss me again. Love you, mean it.